I thought I'd actually show you some of my vintage 1970s because I've been collecting them for a while. And the reason I like the 1970s, this one isn't, this is that dress, what was it called? Damsel in a Dress that I picked up in the charity shop that I absolutely love. I'm going to style that up. But these here are Richard Stump dresses. This one is, and there's another one somewhere hiding amongst all this lot. But he does lovely, oh, there's another Richard Stump. And I don't know where, look, there's just loads of oh, that's another Richard Stump, and you can see beautiful fabrics. 1970s, this is 1970. All these lovely autumnal colours. I'm trying to sort of style them up with a few scarves and things just to show you some colours. This is the built-in wardrobe they have here, so you can see even more dresses and things. I really need to sort it out. Shoes, and God knows what else in there, and bags. More dresses, more summery ones. I need to sort out the summer from winter. But what I like about the 70s dresses is because obviously if you get them from this country, in those days they still wore a lot of dresses. And so because it's cold here and rainy, they had a lot of long sleeves, so they're fabulous. And I'm just going to whip around to show you one of my wardrobes. And this is one I've sorted, so I kind of did it all in colour order. That's that purple one I showed you the other day. This is another 1970s. So I've got quite a few things. My cardigans, where I was looking for that crochet one yesterday, look, they've all got a bit jumbled. Anyway, so that's just a quick look on that. So I think I'm going to try I've been dying to wear this Richard Stump dress since I've got it, but it's now it's cold, it's perfect. So I'm going to pop that on, and then I'm going to talk to you in a second. Okay, just a really quick snapshot. It's probably not the nicest thing, just to show you how the big knickers work. These I'm going with new today, so I can style up the things. And basically, there you have it all. Okay, and then it goes away. Bridget Jones. Okay, so that's basically what the knickers do. So I've put a little strapless nude bra on just to do some of the outfits for the lookbook. Okay, the next layering that I discovered really earlier this year was the petticoat, the full slip that in the 40s, 50s, 60s, all women used to have slips. Makes the dresses slip nice and easy, because a lot of dresses aren't lined these days. And if you go on the internet, you can find them in all these fab colours. I found a whole consignment of old petticoats, full slips, for like £11 on eBay. I was very lucky, I have to say. But all these lovely, I think they were like shine-offs and all sorts of things. So the slip, I couldn't believe how much they actually protect you from the weather. So that's the next layer to wearing dresses. And then I'm just going to pop a dress on. Okay, now I've changed. This is my Richard Stump. I love this dress. It's like a brushed kind of cotton. It's really warm. I've changed the location of the filming because actually from yesterday I realised it's a much better lighting, and also you can never see my feet. So I thought I'd stand back a bit so you can see like this styled up look. Now, Joe, I can't actually, I've tried to put cardigans with this, it doesn't actually go. Tilly wants in the action. This is Tilly. Right, so I'm going to step back now and I'm going to show you how to style up this dress, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to turn this round a little. So this is the dress, and as you know, I've got the layers to keep everything small. Vintage dresses do come up a bit smaller, but it's lovely. So this is the office look with the shoe, and this is the outdoor look with the boot. I don't know if you can actually see. Tilly's getting in the way. Alright, so you've got the office secretary look. Thing is, you do have to understand, with vintage dresses, they are quite stiff, some of them. Some of them are, some of them aren't. This is particularly one of them. There isn't a lot of movement, but they are lovely and warm, and you know, they make you feel very feminine, so that's the thing. So to style it up for winter, already, I say you've got the petticoat, you'd have your tights or whatever. I then thought this lovely I don't know if you can remember, I got this really nice Next jacket in the cancer care place, and it was, I think was it £3 or £2? I know it's ridiculous. Anyway, it wouldn't be more than three because none of their things are. So this is this gorgeous Next jacket, and because it's got a really nice shape to it. Right, let's pop this on. And it's got, I'm going to do the button up on this one because it does expose the dress, and it's got a little bit slightly shorter sleeves, which again exposes the dress, even though the dress hasn't got hugely long sleeves. So it gives it that nice and a nice silhouette. And then obviously if it's freezing cold, you've got your boots on, chuck your warm scarf around in tones that will match. I'll take my goggles off actually. And then if it's really cold, you can keep your hat on. There you go. That's the first look, vintage look. So Joa, I'm now going to do some cardi looks for you with some of my other vintage dresses. See you in a second. Okay, this is a vintage dress number 2. This was, I kept looking and looking, and he kept relisting on eBay, and in the end I just had to have it. You know, you just think if someone got that I'd be really upset. Anyway, it's like a funny buttercup colour really, but it's got like a brown sort of thing in the pleating detail. I'm just going to turn you around while I style it up. And obviously I've got a different colour petticoat underneath. It's got an elasticated weight and the belt was missing, so I was going to look for a little tiny brown belt, which I haven't found yet. But as Joa wants me to do a bit of layering and a cardigan styling, I thought this is the perfect dress. So I've teamed it up with some brown shoes, but brown boots would be great, which I haven't got yet. It's one thing I'm looking out for, is some brown boots. I actually got rid of my brown boots and now I regret it. So the first thing is, this is a cardigan. I got this off eBay, of course. And it's just a simple, long, very thin cardi. So it's another layer to add to dresses, because it's nice to wear dresses in winter. And it changes the silhouette quite a lot. But obviously, because it's a little bit long, this is my £1 blinged up belt, and it actually goes perfectly with the colour. And to bring contrast back to the waist again, and to bring the colour scheme back in. There's a little bit of diamante in it. I'm going to cinch in the waist with this. Let's go for a real cinch. Okay, so that's it really. That's that. And then obviously, you know, if it's a bit chilly, you've got your boots on. You could kind of down it a bit with your leather jacket. I don't know what that looks like. Let's see. Yeah, I like it actually. And you know, your leather belt, and perhaps could put, I suppose, I don't know if this would go. We could stick this on. Oh no, actually, do you know what would be better? That one I bought yesterday, it's got cream lace on it. Not yesterday, the one I bought the other day, the one with, goes round and round with the cream lace. So let's try teaming it up with this. Getting the hang of this now. So there you go. Brown cardigan. Cardigans, I've got hundreds of everything really, but I've got cardigans in all lengths. I've got short ones which make the legs look longer. I've got these longer ones that you can lift up. Again, some of them, if they're a bit of an awkward length, you might need a belt just to lift it a little bit, to get it to the right length for your body. And this is, again, going back to my belt thing, that's the great thing about belts. So this is this lookbook, styled up vintage, 1970s, with the layering of petticoats, cardigans and jackets, all nice and warm and toasty, but enabling you to wear dresses in the winter. And I have to say, these 70s ones, these ones where the stretch, are really comfy to wear, so you can wear and wear them. So that's this one. Let's go for another one. Back again. Right, this one keeps popping open because the actual buckle's broken, and whoever had it was very slim and they had on a popper there, so this needs replacing. Anyway, I left it like this just to show you how versatile this dress could actually be. Now, another 1970s dress, quite snug, so you do have to try things on a bit or buy at least a size bigger than you actually are. You can always belt things up if they're too big. Vintage sizes do come up quite small. Anyway, they are quite fitted. But they give a lovely shape. Now this one I loved because I just love the print, and I got this off eBay, and this was one of those mega bargains that nobody wanted. I was the only bidder. I just love all the colours in it. So for an autumnal dress, and it's quite shifty in its shape. Let me come back so you can see. They all come kind of just below the knee. I think they're nice. Secretary dresses they call them, I think. So anyway, let's move this chair out the way a bit. Well, let's just turn you around, it'll be easier. Okay, to style it up, I'm going to take this belt off. You've got quite a few ways to style this up. So let's go for, first of all, let's go for something really wacky. So you can modernise it with this lovely, I got this on eBay recently. It was, I think it was a Next belt, and I think I got it for $4.99, but I just loved it because it's a real waist cincher. So you've got that. That brings in the pink tones of the dress. And then I thought, just to make it a little bit more wintry and autumnal, is just to pop this green, going back to Joe's request for cardigan styling. This is a little cardigan, a nice little green one, which brings in the green tones. And then I thought, obviously, if you want to then go out, you could just really style it up with these snazzy heels, or you could then perhaps change the belt. Oh, I've got a bag that would go with it as well if you really wanted to go all pinky pink. And then you could change it up a bit and go back to the black, bit of black. I can get it in. So we've got the black patent belt now. Take that off. You could leave that on. So then you've got the choice of, if you're going out after work, for example, you could take your, these are Jasper Conrans that I got off eBay. God, these were I think these were about $2.99 or something ridiculous, or 99p. It was one of those crazy buys I couldn't believe. But they're just nice classic court shoe, really. So you could take those to work if you were going to work. But going to work, you could wear your boots. So you could wear your boots. And then I've got this gorgeous, this is from Calico. Again, another, I love this. I've worn this a lot last winter. It's a Calico cardigan, but it, you know, it teams up as a nice jacket. And with a little extra bobbling and things, it just gives a nice element, but it's really cosy for the autumn. And that's it. And then obviously you can have black accessories with that. And that's it really. And then obviously you can pop your hat on if you're really cold. If it's one of those chilly days, you pop your hat on and you're ready to go all toasty. So this is this lookbook page. I suppose it's a page. Very quickly, I just meant to show you this little vintage bag that I picked up as well. That would go perfectamundo with this outfit. Yeah, so you could do that. You can even, I would even, if I was going to wear this outer, I would perhaps snag that in and pop the belt on inside and have the jacket. You know, if you're going for the outdoor look, just tuck it all in. I've made that really awkward, haven't I? Just tuck it all in. Belts can be used on the outside. Again, they give a great silhouette because they bring the waist in, especially if they're a dark belt. So there you go. Got there in the end. And then obviously you do your jacket up. My hair's looking, I'm looking like Kate Bush at the moment. Yeah, so that's another nice, it's a bit of a pin-up look there as well. I quite like this one. I quite like this look with the heels. I think, yeah, I like this. I feel really cosy as well. So this is another styled up look for cardigans.